So you've just clicked on this video and you're looking for the best ways to be making money in GTA 5 Online this week. Well, you've come to the right place. So if you do enjoy this one, please leave a like and subscribe. Turn on all post notifications. There's going to be many methods. There'll be at least one or two, or if not all of them, that work for you. So let's get into it. The first method for today is going to be this week's double money and RP on the security contracts. If you're not aware of this, if you don't have an agency, you will be able to get double money and RP through all of the missions and contracts this week. You can see here I am going with Rescue Operation, which is the very first one. I believe it pays $112,000 right now. So the more of these contracts that you do actually complete, it means that you will be unlocking more missions and making more money. So each contract can have an entirely different level of difficulty, and the payout also depends accordingly. So if we look at the professional, right now, keep in mind these are double money and RP, so it can be anywhere between $62,000 and $84,000. For the specialist, it's $88,000 and $112,000, and the specialist plus is anywhere between $120,000 to $140,000. So you can make a lot of money from these, and the missions, from what I've observed so far, are not really that difficult. So if you want to go and do them right now, they're really fun, and you can actually make a decent amount of money in a short amount of time. You'll see the next mission that I did in a moment. It took me only 10 minutes and I didn't recover 3 barrels, but I ended up getting a payout of about $58,000, which wasn't amazing. It was probably my fault. I didn't really protect all of the barrels, so make sure when you do these missions that you're getting all the accessories and all the assets and saving them. Moving on to the second money method today, this is this week's time trial, which is LSIA. What you want to do is go to this location, set the waypoint like I've done here, exit the job, and then go back in and start the time trial. You want to follow the exact route that I'm taking here. At the very start, when you jump off that little jump there and land down on the bottom, it's a little bit tedious. You want to try and actually land the bike so that it's not too abrupt, because you will find, like, this took me like 10 times at one point where I just kept falling off the bike. So you've got to be a little bit careful and just follow that same route that I'm taking now. It's a very straightforward route. Soon after this, there are a few tips that I would love to give you guys in terms of time trials. A lot of people do have trouble with these and they tend to fall off their bikes, especially. Number one, I would recommend using a Batty 801, especially for this week. I would recommend it because the handling is good. Snow is still in the game for this week as well, so keep that in mind. Things can take a little bit longer, and if you can see these curbs on the side, try and run over those and pop as many wheelies as you can. I get a lot of questions saying, hey Captain, pop wheelies, does it make it go faster? Yes, it does. So as you guys can see, we complete the time trial with about 7 seconds to go, and in the top right hand corner, $101,000 in under 2 minutes pretty much. So moving on, this will be for everyone. Everyone will be able to do this one as well as the time trial. But if you guys are really strapped on cash and you guys just simply do not have any of those methods that are working for you, then this is the one for you. Especially if you're a good racer or you love racing, then hop on this one. This is this week's 2 times money and RP on the ISI Classic stunt races. You can do this with as many people as you want. I think it's like 16 players. So I'd recommend try and find a full lobby, or at least if you guys want, comment in the comment section down below your PlayStation ID, Xbox gamer tag, Steam. If you're a newbie, again, I would go into restricted mode when it comes to custom vehicles. That way you're making all ranked players go down to your level of a stock version of the ISI Classic. Yes, it can make for some more boring racing, but it does help out those low ranked players. You guys can see here for a 5-minute race with only 3 other players, I got $19,000. Not the best amount of money, I won't lie, but if you do have a full lobby, you can be making nearly $80,000 to $90,000 per race win. We're going to move on to the next one now. This is a little bit more advanced, but if you guys didn't know, again, first dose missions are now double money and RP as well. And pretty much these missions have a pretty similar, I would say, outstake to most missions in GTA 5 Online. And what I mean by this is pretty similar to the agency work as well. These can get a little bit tricky. I think I died once where I lost a team life. It was pretty poor on my behalf, I must admit. But if you guys have some friends, again, these are great missions to help each other out, make some great money and RP. The more players you have, the merrier. Of course, If you're doing it solo, it's going to take you a little bit longer, so I would highly recommend get some other people to help you. But if you don't have that or those resources at hand, do it solo, because you can solo grind these missions and work your way up. And the more missions you do, the higher up you go, the bigger the pay grade, the bigger the stake, and the more RP, meaning you will rank up more and more. So again, when we get to the end here, I will admit, not the greatest payout on my behalf. Again, this took me a little less than 10 minutes, and as you guys get more missions, you'll be making more and more money. I got a little bonus as well for completing a contact mission. I believe it may be for this week as well, so $50,000 there. Keep that in mind. And if you complete any of those, that's just a little additional bonus from Rockstar Games for some extra cash this week. And moving on to our final money making method for this week. Again, anyone can do this one. It's the RC Bandito time trial, and I will be showing you guys exactly how to do it. It's very straightforward. Just follow the checkpoints, and at the end you will get rewarded with a good amount of money. Of course, there's other time trial as well for the PlayStation 5 and Xbox S users. I believe you can go and do that as well, and that'll get you some more money as well. So there's plenty of methods to get money this week in GTA 5 Online. A few extra tips in this case for the RC Bandito time trial I would recommend is to try and not be too aggressive when you're racing this car, because the handling can be a little bit sketchy. So a final tip I would give for these is make sure you're just gliding through the corners, accelerating, lifting off the gas, and gliding through the corners. And again, we get to the finish, top right hand corner, $102,000. Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. Hope you did enjoy. Leave a like and subscribe, as well as comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.